We used to sleep all together, but now Naomi sleeps either with me or with Peter. I know for many parents it's a bit weird that the child doesn't sleep separately, but this is how it is, and it doesn't bother us. Скажи, доброго ранку. Скажи, good morning.
Good morning.
Is that it? Don't we go cuddle?
Maybe a story.
Read you a story. Isn't it time to go to kindergarten?
I'm a psychologist, and on this channel I share ideas and tips on mindfulness, better relationship with yourself, and ways of fighting anxiety and depression. I also show life of my little family. We are currently based in rural Bulgaria, but travel from time to other places. If you want to support me, subscribe to my channel, click like under this video and a little bell, not to miss my future videos. Also feel free to share my content with your friends and leave a comment. I'm open for a discussion. Who the hell? Why there is a patch of wet sand? There was no rain? Strange sound as if somebody pouring water. Let's see. Oh goodness, what happened here? Oh. Yeah, things like this you have to tolerate if you want to live in Egypt and maybe some other African or Asian countries. I remember when I first traveled in India, 2012, Goodness, did you hear the sound? I think it was cats. So when I first traveled in India, like, how many years ago? 12 years ago already. It was, everything was exotic. First city I saw there was Delhi, and you know, if you were in Delhi, it's very dirty and very dusty, very busy, and it all was so exotic to me that I didn't pay attention to the dirt. I was captivated by all this. She kissed me and then did like this. Yeah, if you watched my first video of this season in Dahab, where I'm talking about how everything's bothering me and getting on my nerves and I'm angry, I don't understand now what it was, to be honest. Whether it was some star constellation or something in my system that broke, but to be honest, now I'm enjoying it very much here and I don't want to leave because it's so enjoyable here. Now I enjoy everything, and things like this don't really bother me. Of course it would be better without it, but I think it's a part of what you get as a package in countries like this. I think flexibility is one of the traits or capabilities that is good to develop in yourself, because everything changes so rapidly and it's good to adjust easily, more easily. So for me, the beginning of our trip here wasn't flexible at all, and it felt painful. Seriously, I was suffering, and I don't understand what caused it. And then I started to develop the inner flexibility inside of me. I tried to contemplate on this, you know, tried to find the pluses. Then I turned it into a video to laugh a bit about it and to make some use out of it, to bring up the topic of anger and frustration. And it changed. It's changed totally. Making porridge for Naomi. She has a breakfast at her kindergarten, but she prefers to eat her first breakfast at home. Then she has a lunch at kindergarten, and then she has a second lunch at home usually. A growing kid.
Yeah.
Hey, porridge is ready, tea is ready.
Thank you, darling. I've got a floppy hand.
Oh God, what happened this time?
Dunno.
Oop. Oh dear. Get up, you two.
Should we get up and have some porridge?
She's the type who will get what she wants, doesn't hide. Always out in the sun, and it kills me slowly. Seeing her pass me by in the city of dreams. Wish that I had that power in me, but I'm just too madly insecure. All the time that I'm wasting, always looking at strangers, thinking they're so much better than me. All the time that I'm wasting, I'm making some changes. Who's that girl? She walks around like she cool. She knows everything that she is. Say, what would it take for me to be like her? I want it now.
Naomi, come on. Иди сюда.
There's a sense of belief. I just cry at my pity party, and I'm getting nowhere while she comes first. How can I
We should start using that stuff.
never wants to be friends? It just keeps comparing me to her. Who's that girl? She walks around like she knows she goes for everything that she deserves. Say, what would it take for me?
So Peter went to work in a cafe to prepare his presentation, as he is doing an online course where he's a teacher. It's not very comfortable to work at the place where we live, so he's at the German bakery. I'm gonna join him later for a cup of coffee, but meanwhile I have my own breakfast. Bananas with strawberries, cashews and some yogurt. And then I'm gonna do my art therapy task. I'm going through a course now and learning how to use art therapy with my clients, so I have to try everything out on myself. I consult people as a psychologist, and later I have a session with my client, and after this we're gonna go to the beach to snorkel for a bit. Then we pick up Naomi from kindergarten and go to the beach with her, I think. Stay with me if you want to feel the vibe of Dahab and what it feels like to live here as a freelancer, to work a little and to enjoy its wonderful atmosphere. I'm gonna try out a technique which uses sand. I get it from under the bench to make sure that the cats didn't pee on it. For this technique, I put the sand on a piece of paper and then make sort of landscape with it, whatever I want. It can be mountain, it can be flat. And then I put figurines like children's toys, or if you don't have toys, anything else. That symbolize my partner and me. And then I make a path between them and put some other objects which symbolize obstacles or something else, like other characters. And after I do this, I answer the questions, or if you do it with a therapist, therapists ask you questions which help you to understand the relationship better. This is done to diagnose how your relationship influences your life and what it is for you, and if you have any sort of problems, you can see them more clearly. I just confirmed what I already knew about our relationship and about our interaction, and it was funny because subconsciously you do something with your hands, you put these figures, you play, you turn into a child for a couple of minutes and you play with these figures, so you create some space, and then after this you logically answer the questions. And this is interesting how it works, because art therapy may seem something for kids, something very easy and, you know, on the surface, not going deep, but actually there are many deep techniques in it. And it is proved that art therapy works and helps to make your life better and to understand yourself better as well. I'm going to have a quick coffee at the German bakery. There's Peter, he's working. I'll just have half an hour to have coffee before I start working.
On the run, but do you even know what you run from? You're shying from the pain, hoping it will never come back again. Trying new, 'cause life is always not too long.
Mom's kindergarten, she's there now. Just to have just a minute walk from her home. Hey.
Hi. This cat has shown me more affection than I've received in the entire time.
Oh, is that true? Where's my coffee? Quite nice, that's why they brought it.
Life is showing you the way.
On the wall and have a look.
Yeah, we want to have a look at Naomi, but it's impossible because the walls are too high.
Do you want me to sit on my shoulders?
Yeah.
Serious?
Yeah. Let's try to do it. We did it. One of his shoulders and saw Naomi's screen. Let's see if we can film it. And now it's time to work. I usually have from 1 to 4 sessions a day, it depends. I like that I can adjust my schedule myself. By the way, mobile internet from Orange at least is enough for video calls. It always works. After I finished working, we go to the beach to snorkel a bit. This is a lighthouse beach, and this is my favorite place to swim because it's always non-windy here. Usually Dahab is quite windy, you know. This place is located on the corner, so it's protected.
Jamás no quería saber nada más, nunca más. Pero vos apareciste de repente y me hablaste con una voz tan dulce que perdí la razón y mi corazón. Ay, amor, no te preocupes, que yo siempre de quererte, de amarte y admirarte. Ay, amor, no te preocupes, lo que siento yo por vos
es cada vez más fuerte. Yo pensaba que esto del amor ya se me había pasado y que no era para mí.
Quite often, after picking up Naomi from kindergarten, we come back here with her. Several times a week I have studies like art therapy and schematherapy and a course about dreams, which happens twice a month. So I'm pretty busy, and as I said, I usually have more sessions. So beach is not like everyday pleasure for us. But still we try to enjoy it as much as possible, at least for an hour or two a day. After the beach, we usually have a fresh juice in the juice center right next to the beach. It's Naomi's favorite place and a good place to watch people.
Siempre de quererte, de amarte y admirarte, ay amor, no te preocupes, lo que siento yo por vos es cada vez más fuerte.
This is a regular market at Amanda Hotel, which happens on Thursday and Friday. And people sell homemade foods here, also some jewelries, some clothes, and there's always some upbeat music, and it's a nice place to hang around a bit. You can check my previous videos from the Dahab series from the last year. I show a bit more of Dahab, its restaurants, its places of interest, and its people. Of course, in this video I show you the less busy day, because if I have 2 or 3 sessions and it's at different times, the day is a bit not as smooth, and sometimes we don't go to the beach at all if it's cold or super windy or we are busy. But we normally have walks along the coast every day. And I think this is the best about Dahab. You can walk and see the amazing views.
Tonight we're having a dinner at Vegan Lab. It's a vegan restaurant.
We are not vegans, just love vegan food sometimes.
I will make it easy for you now.
We're going out 2-3 times a week, and the rest of the time we cook and eat at home. We're not too bothered with cooking difficult dishes here, just something simple, because first of all the facilities are not that great, second we just not bother to spend time on cooking too much, and that's fine, because the basic products here taste great, like vegetables and fruit taste much better than in Europe, because they are grown in a sunny place and it just tastes better. The only thing I brought with me and keep on doing is baking bread, and even though you can't find rye flour here, the wholemeal wheat flour is available. In general, prices in Dahab's restaurants are very affordable compared to Europe, so it diversifies our meals here.
We need to buy a meal.
No, have a taste as well.
I didn't taste it properly yet.
You would do anything that I want, so keep us awake to the dawn. Ooh, baby, feel free. I wanna make you sweat on me. Yeah, I wanna make you sweat on me.
It's time for evening routine, brushing teeth and hair and reading a bit and going to sleep.
That was a bad dream.
Was it?
It hit me.
The sock hit you?
Yeah.
Did it?
Yeah.
What you say? Bugger off, sock.
But I was too scared.
You're too scared of a sock. Be scared of? You shouldn't be scared of socks.
But they hit me.
Did they? Blooming things. You should have said, "Oi, sock, go away, or I'll put my foot in you." That's scary. Say, go away, or I'll put my smelly foot inside you. Ugh.
Дякую. І глянув у дзеркало. Звідти на нього зиркнув тривожний сплет. Його серце калатало, а в животі бурчало.
You needn't be so proud in as all that. With extras, asked the mock turtle, a little anxiously. Yes, said Alice, we learned French and music. And washing.
A bit of reading for me before I go to sleep, and that's it. Our day ends around 10. We are boring. What do you expect with a child? But I hope you enjoyed this day with me in Dahab and follow up for more. If you want to check out other videos about this wonderful place, you can find them in the description, the links to them, and soon there will be more videos from Bulgaria because we're coming back there soon in a week or so, and probably when you're watching this video we are already there. So if you'd like to support me, press like, subscribe and comment on this video. It motivates me to do more. Good night.